Hello guys and welcome back to another scripting tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be inventory system, and an inventory system is basically like storing stuff into like a folder and then you can equip it and stuff. But today's tutorial is going to be just the data store and like you know I will basically set out the layout, okay? And then it should be basic. And yeah, so also before we start, I also want to thank Crispy Cold. I will leave his channel in the description. But yeah, this dude's awesome. He boosted the Discord server, and if you don't know what server I'm talking about, I have a server for the YouTube channel where I also give away the places, place, so you guys can learn from it. Open source. So I give it uh, all the tutorials I give. I can give you guys the open source there, and I got moderators who can help, and Crispy Cold is one of the moderators, and he boosted the server, so I'm so grateful. And the fact that I have 72 subscribers, 74 right now, it's just incredible what has happened in the past couple of days. So I just want to thank you guys for that. So let's get started with this tutorial. Stop talking. Okay, so I already I'm retrying this video actually because Roblox Studio was acting weird. But anyway, you want to publish your game and make sure it's published, and then you go to then you want to go to like security, and then enable API services. So you want to have that enabled, alright? And there. So now we're gonna make a data store script, right? This is gonna be data store compatible, so let's just rename this to data store. Alright, let's get the data store service. So I'm just gonna say data store service, claim the get service, data store service, and then let's get our data store. So we're gonna have to get a data store, right? And this data store, the data we're going to save is our inventory data. So we're gonna say inventory data is equal to data store service get data store inventory, and yeah, so it's gonna get the inventory data. And you might be like, wait a second, we haven't like made a data store. No, as soon as you say that, it's creating the data store, and it's basically initializing everything. So you successfully created a data store. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say game and then dot players and then player added. Player added is a function that returns player as a parameter. So we're gonna say function, then player, the parameter, and then bam. Yeah, so we have the player, and bam. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a folder, and we're gonna call this like inventory folder, and instance.new. So instance.new is basically how to create an object inside script. And for now we're creating a folder, and then the second parameter is going to be the parent, which is our player. Alright, and we're going to call this folder inventory. And the reason why we have to specify the name and the parent is because it's not going to know. I mean, it's not going to like look at the variable name and then put that in the object's name. It's not going to know. So yeah, and here what the plan is that we're going to store int value. So like int value, and the name of the int value is going to be the name of the object. Okay, so let me show you guys an example, right? I'm going to go into I'm going to press play, and you guys should be able to see my screen. I'm using my I'm using this meme outfit from my from I guess my clan, new volleyball clans, whatever, pretty much irrelevant. So we have this inventory folder right here, right? And what we're gonna store is we're gonna basically store int values, and we're not gonna store like the number, okay? We're not storing that. We're just, I mean, we're storing the name, okay? So for example, let's say I have a TV in my inventory. There will be an int value. We're not using the value, we're using the name. TV, and that's going to be one of the objects in our inventory. Okay, so we're going to create another folder, and this is going to be the equipped folder. Alright, equipped. And this folder is going to be basically saying whatever you have equipped is going to be there. So like later you can unequip it and stuff like that. And I'm probably going to split this up into groups of videos because you know, the GUIs, I'm not really good with that. It's going to take me a while and stuff, and I don't want this video to take an hour long and stuff like that, so it's just going to be too much. But anyway, let's get to the data store, guys. You know, so we're gonna so the plan is that we're gonna save tables into the data store. And if you guys don't know what tables are, they're basically a a table, like a table of variety of values that the table has a variety of values. So so we're gonna say in here local inventory table is equal to inventory data get async player dot user ID or 0. I mean or just that. Okay, so what I'm doing right here is, yeah, make sure you put or table. So let me just explain. So it's checking if there's inventory. So we're making a variable called inventory table, basically a table of every item we have, and it's checking if it's going into the inventory data, and it's going to get our players data. So get async, just don't worry about the async, it's not that special, just say get async, and then in parentheses the player's user ID, and it's going to check if the player's user ID has any data, and if it doesn't, we're just going to give it or a table, just a table with nothing yet. Okay, so now we're going to say for I is equal to 1 comma, and then put this, right, this number, and then say inventory table and do. So what this is doing right here is that it's going to basically say for, this is a for loop, and it's going to check through 1 to whatever time, whatever stuff, you know, whatever how many inventory stuff there is. Okay, so so for I equals 1 hashtag inventory table, so like the number of stuff in the inventory table, like the number of value do. So, and the I is just going to be probably 0 because we don't have anything stored yet, but let's say someone does, and we need to basically create the int value, right? So local int value equals instance.new, creating a new object, int value, and then there's going to be in the inventory folder. So that's where everything that we have is going to be stored. And this int value will be .name is going to be inventory table, and we're going to say I. So the way we access stuff in the table is we index it by saying a number or a variable name, inventory table, and then bracket the number or like the variable name. So for I equals 1 and the number of inventory table, it's going to be in the position of the like objects it's looking at. So it's going to look for that and then put the int value dot name into that, and yeah, bam. Okay, and we're also going to get should I do equipped today's, actually I don't know, but anyway, let's go on to saving the data, right? Game.players.player added, player removing, connect function, and player. So now we're gonna have to save that data, you know? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first make a local inventory table. All right, and we're going to go through everything. So we're gonna say player dot in, so for IV in pairs, player dot inventory get children do, and we're just going to insert table dot insert the table name, which is inventory table, and then v dot name. So what we're just doing here is that we're creating this table, and then we're looping through every one of the like, so like get children, for example, let's say workspace get children, it's gonna get everything in the workspace basically, and everything for IV, and what it's gonna do, it's gonna get every object, and it's gonna be v, it's gonna the object we're referencing is we, and we're just gonna say v dot name because that's where our stuff is gonna be. And then we're just going to say inventory data set async, and we're gonna give it player.user ID, the player user ID that we need to save it for, and then we're gonna give it what we want to save, which is the inventory table, and bam. That's how easy it is, guys. It's just that, okay? And let's say you do want to do some like equips type stuff, which I don't know. I guess people are gonna have that, but I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, let's just take out the equipped. I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm just trying to show how, like, and show you guys how you can start off with the inventory system, And now let's start it off. All right. Okay. So we have our player, our meme Kermit the Frog, I'd say. All right. And then let's go to the server side because we want to change the data on the server side, or else it's gonna think we're hacking and never change the data. So we're gonna go to the server side. I'm going to the players, and then my name, of course, and then we're gonna go over to the inventory, and let's just add a int value, and let's call this, I don't know, like, let's call this let's see, TV. Yeah, I think TV is the best at this point. Okay, so TV. Alright, now let's say our player leaves. Okay, he has TV in his inventory. Now we're gonna go back. Now we're gonna check. Let's check if it's still there. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's great. That was a huge fob. I was waiting for like, okay, let's see what the problem is. Pair inventory get children. So I think this is a studio problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to probably, yeah, I'm probably going to open up I'm probably gonna publish this. Okay, wait. Anyway, let me just switch my Streamlabs screen into to the designated area. Let's see. Where is it? Did it? Pow. I'm just trying to find the window. Alright, I found it. Alright, so from here, let's just go to Roblox.com. Alright, and from here, let's go to create. And then you see inventory system, right? So whenever you publish the game, it makes a why is this like that? Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys can still see it. Anyway, our game is actually public to us, so we can play it. And actually, I think we have to publish it. So make sure you publish to Roblox. Okay. We published it, and Let me just press play again because since it published, it probably needs a restart. Yeah, the Streamlabs thing, I have to switch my screen every time, which is annoying. I would do display capture, but the last time I did that, I just broke my computer. No idea why. This is perfectly fine. Can handle pretty good. Okay, where is Roblox.exe? It's not even here. That's great. Okay. Guys, just hold on. Hold on. Please don't click off the video. That would be really bad. Okay. Wait. Do I have display capture? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're here. Okay. Let's just create a inventory. So, let's just create an object, right? Int value equals instance dot new, and let's call int value, and this is going to be game dot players dot one and inventory, and we're just going to call this int value dot name is equal to TV. Okay, and what that just did, I just wrote code right here making a new int value and naming it TV, basically creating an object. And so let's print out the stuff inside. So for IV in pairs game dot players, which in awesome one dot inventory get children, do print dot name v dot name, and okay, so we have TV as in our inventory, right? Well, that's great. We leave the game. Okay, we leave it, and where is it? We're going to press play again. Now we'll go back over here, joining server. Alright, let's see. Game dot, okay, for IV in pairs, game dot players, someone get children, do if, and actually no, dot inventory, children, do print v name. Okay, so see, we didn't create any new value because we rejoined the game. And oh shoot, is this okay? Okay, it's working. I was about to say, like, did I forget to switch my screen or something? So anyway, for IV in pairs, game.players. So we didn't create a new object, but it saved our TV object, as you can see. So we created a inventory system that basically has data saving. And now I don't know if you guys want GUIs, but the thing with GUIs is that you can basically have game, like in your game, you can have tools stored. Okay, so for example, I have the TV object. I can have a tool in the replicated storage called TV. And every time my player clicks on, let's say I make a GUI that shows all my inventory system, I click on equip, what I can do is just give my player that tool. And whenever he unequips, click on the unequips button, we just destroy that tool. Gone. Okay. So if you guys do want a part 2 to this, I will be happy to do one with GUI and everything. I just want to show the essence of inventory system. Yeah, like people stress it out a lot. You know, I thought it was some kind of hard thing. Like I literally asked like this when I was like you know, like last year. I was like, yo, teach me how to do an inventory system, you know. And like this man, he just said, you know, you gotta be really advanced. You really don't. You can do this easy. Okay, you can. It's pretty easy, guys. And yeah, nothing is hard. Just believe in yourself and do it. All right. And again, shout out to Crispy Cold. His channel is in the description, and so is my server. He has boosted it, so you guys can have fun. You know. Also, this is a place You know, this is a kid friendly place. All right, and also we this is also a place where we sell items. You know, and make items, help, and we also give out like this tutorial right here. We give out these places like open source for you guys in that Discord server, and we can help you. And we have moderators um, who are experienced in GFX and all that. So yeah, if you guys wanna join the server, you're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. And yeah, if you guys wanna have a tutorial on other things other than if you guys wanna have like tutorial about something, just tell me in the comment section below. All right, and yeah, um, I'm gonna end this right here. See y'all. See y'all.